Hey there, YouTube audience. My name is Isa Shakur, and today I'm going to be talking about, a little bit of my testimony and just, everything else. I'm 16 years old. I attend high school, Natomas High School here in Sacramento, California, where I'm actually located. And you got to bear with me right now because I'm using my iPod Touch, and, I'm just trying to, reach out to people and motivate the people, help teens and youth be motivated in our world today. But I would like to start off with a little bit about myself. I am 16. I am currently enrolled in school. I am a junior in high school. Everything else is I actually do not live with my parents. I live with my grandmother, and we're gonna get back to that. But right now it's just profile. But basically, I am a Christian. I'm a Christian artist here in Sacramento, California. I'm really underground, not really well-known based rapper yet, so you gotta bear with me. But I have plans in the near future to, make it to where I want to be. But everything else, that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to tell. I don't really have much to tell. This video is basically about, struggles in your teen life and, coping with different things and just, going through motions, depression, anxiety, different things, to just really help go through with this, But let's start off with a little bit about me, Like I said, I was taken away from my parents when I was 4. I do not live with my parents, like I said. And I said we'll get back to that, and we're here now. But I am actually 16, and I've been living with my grandma since I was 7 years old. I was taken away from my parents when I was 4, and I was in and out of foster homes, like any other foster kid. I don't consider myself a foster kid now since I live with my grandma. It is, it's just now it's guardianship. I live with my grandma. She takes care of me. I have a job now, but there was reasons why I was taken away from my parents. Some say, I don't really know what it was. My grandma told me drugs, but I never seen my dad do drugs. But I kind of had a feeling that my mom was a drug addict and everything, and I kind of had a feeling that it was just it wasn't right. I was born here in Sacramento, California in 1996. I remember when I used to live with my parents when my parents had split up because it was some reason, they couldn't get along. They are divorced today. They are divorced today, to this day. But what happened was my mom moved out of my dad's house, and they couldn't make it right. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I said my mom moved out of my dad's house. My dad moved out of our house and went and bought himself an apartment when I was about 3 years old as a baby, 3 or 2 years old. And it was kind of difficult for me in the beginning. I didn't really have my dad, a father figure around the house. It was like 1 week I stay with my dad, the other week I'll stay with my mom. So it's just like, I wish that they would be together, so I won't have to do this, jumping around, if you can understand me. I didn't really see things from eye to eye, and I didn't really understand what was really going on. I was a kid, I was a toddler, so toddlers don't really understand things. But as I got older, I started understanding things. I was 4 years old. I remember the time where I moved in with my dad, and my mom and my dad finally made up and moved back in with each other. We lived in this apartment. It was a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was about me, my brother, and my sister, and it was my dad and my mom. And we all, lived in that 1-bedroom apartment. And, we slept on just different things, we slept on the mattress, we had our boxes piled up. I can remember the wall was filled with boxes and stuff with our stuff, and we were we just moved in, and it was just like, wow, is this a life for us? That was my thinking to everything. Is this life for us? is this the end? You know, is this how we're going to be living for the rest of our lives? Is there going to be another way out? You know, and that's what I thought. You know, that was my thinking as a kid, as about, you know, as about, let's see, what age am I talking here? 4, 3. You know, that was my thinking. I think it was that, you know, and I remember sharing a bed with my sister and my brother. You know, I was the youngest, and you know, my dad slept on a mat, my mom slept on a bed near the window, and we all was just bunching into this apartment. And you know, I was used to it at the time, but you know, there came a time where my mom had, you know, left my dad again, so she would stay gone for about, you know, 3 or 4 days, sometimes a week, sometimes a month, and she'll come back, and she would have us worried. And you know, it was like my mom, you know, abandoned us, and you know, she did, and she neglected me and my brother and my sisters and stuff. And you know, I can't really say I had a great childhood. I never really had a good mother. I can't really say I had good parents, because you know, they're good parents, but you know, they weren't good at the time, and now they look back and they regret what they did. You know, I still have contact with them, but you know, I just don't live with them in the currently time right now. But you know, as I got older, I was in foster care, and let me skip up to, you know, to what I'm trying to get the point out. Talk to you about my teen life, like actually currently right now, and my high school life. As a freshman, I deal with a lot of, you know, a lot of depression. Deal with a lot of depression when I was a freshman. I still deal with a lot of it right now, but you know, it kind of hits me a little bit more harder now, because I have to, you know, deal with it, because I'm getting so close to, you know, being on my own, and it scares me a lot. But yeah, I deal with a lot of depression and a lot of just anxiety and a lot of just worries. I worry a lot. And for all you people who are just, you know, and a lot of that that way, you know, who are worried, depressed, and have anxiety, just look at what you have. You know, life. You have life. You know, thank God for that you have life. Thank God that, you know, that you're here. I know it's hard. I know depression is you know, not for everybody. You know, I mean, everybody gets it. It's not like a sickness. It's like a disease. It's a brain disease. It's like an easy way you can get it. Like it's like a little thing. Like, say for an example, you go Back to the Future. I know this is a crazy example, but and you change one thing, you go back to the present. That one little thing can make one whole big conflict. You know, one little trigger can just, like, you know, cause depression. So depression is a very serious thing that is happening, and you know, hitting our teens and our youth very quickly in America today. And suicidal is a big rate now in America.
I used to. East.
Really?
We got a kitchen ready.
Alright. Well, but sorry about that. That's my brother. But you know, it's been hitting America really hard, and there's been a lot of suicides in school, and a lot of, you know, kids killing themselves over things that you can't say they're dumb, because you don't know how that person feels about it. You know, we may see it in one way, and they may see it in another. You know, we may say it like, oh, just forget about it, it's nothing. But they may see it as like, you know, okay, this is my world, this is something, you know. Yeah, and I deal with a lot of that. You know, I deal with a lot of okay, man, this is my world, this is everything. You know, my family would tell me, you know, just brush it off, it's nothing, go on with your life, forget about that. And there's some things you can't forget about. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, you say, you know, my parents don't understand me. Yeah, sometimes they don't, but I'm not encouraging you to say my parents don't know anything about me. Just, you know, really, sometimes break it down to your parents, talk to them, sit down, You know, you teens that are feeling discouraged and unworthy of life, just really know that, you know, there is a God. Yeah, I'm a Christian, as I speak against to speak with, you know, influence of God, you know, to influence you guys that, you know, get into a well-based church, you know, and start to know God more. Try to get to know God better, you know, and really seek Him, you know, because He can heal you too. You know, if you can't find healing, I'm guessing your second option should be a healing with God and in a well-based church. And I'm guessing you should just like really, really seek Him, because He brings glory and honor to you. And God loves you because He died on the cross, as people say. And yes, it's true, you know, and He died on the cross and people still turn their backs on God. You know, like He didn't do anything, you know. And one thing, you know, yeah, just to let everyone know out there that whatever people say to you, and they may call you ugly, because I deal with a lot of that in middle school and a lot of that in high school, that people call you ugly. Don't listen to them, because God made you in His own way of His creation. And just know that you're beautiful, and just know that, you know, God has created you the way He wanted you to be in His eyes. And just know that you're beautiful no matter what. Don't let anyone bring you down. Don't. Because I know everyone out there who's watching this video that you're beautiful. You're lovely people in America, and even out there in other countries. You guys are beautiful too, because God created each and every one of us in our own way, in our own personality, in our own looks. And He wants you to shine with those looks. So don't let people get you like that, because people are going to talk. People are going to talk to the day you die. They're going to talk about you when you're dead in your grave. So just get used to it and just be you, because you shine brighter than gold. And I would like to recommend a video out. If you guys ever want to, you know, if you're feeling down, there's a song I can recommend to you. Type in Britt Nicole on YouTube. Gold. I'm sure a lot of you guys heard it, but look the video up. It'll probably bring you even more hope by listening to the song. And, you know, that's pretty much it. Just stay happy, stay joyful. And if you have depression problems, try contacting a doctor, try talking to a friend, or talk to your parents about it. Or try contacting your nearest counselor from your school. Try getting hooked into counseling programs. Just try to get some help, because people are dying from suicide these days. And suicide rates are blasting up in the sky because bullying. We want to help stop bullying, you know. Bullying is a very hard case. I've been bullied a lot of my life. Yes, I'm a nerd. Yes, I am. I'm 16, I'm a nerd, and I'm proud to be it, but, you know, that's pretty much it for this time. Until next time, I love you guys. You guys stay beautiful. Don't let anyone put you down. You're beautiful just the way you are. And don't let anyone tell you different. That's all I have to say. Love you guys. Peace, love to you guys.